Welcome to Proton Game Test. I've installed Ubuntu 26.04 LTS on my desktop PC, and as I was playing some games, I noticed that ntsync is not enabled by default. So I'm going to show you how you can enable it on the latest LTS. If you're not familiar what ntsync is, enabling it may improve gaming performance in terms of frame rates and frame times for Windows games that are running under Proton in Linux. So this is the native version of Steam. If we go to settings and compatibility, I'm using Proton Experimental to run my games. And if we go to launch options for one of the games, I'm just using game mode and Mango HUD. So just to show you, I don't have ntsync enabled yet. So if we go ahead and launch the game, as you can see on the upper right corner on Mango HUD, it says that the game is still using fsync. And even if you put launch options to enable ntsync, for example, like this is not going to work unless ntsync is enabled in the system. So to enable ntsync, I have the commands prepared here. These are the commands that we need to run in the terminal to enable ntsync on Ubuntu. So let's go ahead and run them now. So the first command just double checks the kernel module for ntsync. So it says config ntsync m, meaning that it's there as a kernel module. So the second command, sudo modprobe ntsync, actually enables it. So just type in your sudo password. And then the last command will enable ntsync to autoload even after you reboot your computer. Those are the only commands that you need to run. So if we go back to Steam and play the game again, as you can see on the upper right corner, it says ntsync is now active. And if you were using the launch options for ntsync, just remove them. For example, no need to put launch options to enable ntsync. As long as you're using Proton Experimental and ntsync is enabled in the system, it will work. So let's go ahead and launch Grim Dawn. So as you can see on the upper right corner, ntsync is now also enabled. And if you're using Heroic Games Launcher to run GOG or Epic Games, after you install the game, just go to Settings. Either right-click on the game and go to Settings, or just click this icon. Make sure you're using GE Proton latest or any other latest Proton version. And just make sure enable eSync and fsync are unchecked, because these are normally checked by default in the settings. So just uncheck them. And then when you run the game, ntsync should now be enabled. As you can see again on the upper right corner, it also now shows ntsync working for a game that's running using Heroic Games Launcher. So that's how you enable ntsync. I'm going to put these commands on the description below. Feel free to support the channel, like and subscribe, I guess, and thanks for watching.